Hi, I'm Jason Sterling. I am a member of the EA Creator Network. As such, Lovestruck, the pack shown in this stream, was provided free of charge from that network, as well as other packs that'll probably show up in this stream, or items from those packs. Now that that is out of the way, let's get started here. We are rolling. This is the downtown Enamorada Penthouse, the 20 by 15 penthouse. I'm going to make sure I'm actually live here. Let's see here. We're going to finish it off today. We are. Yeah, it seems like I am going well on that. Let's see here. We're going to finish it off. We're going to change some of the colors around a little bit. We're going to change the interior a little bit. I might shift the windows a little bit. You can see what I'm seeing. The windows there on the side of the building, not on the angle, are a little bit off of the windows directly underneath them. So there's a few things like that that I want to address. And also the exterior of this building, let me get over here. I'd put a pool in, right? I'd put a pool in, and it was going to be kind of a lap pool, and it ran, from here to here. And you can see there, it no longer does, right? So I can't remember. I'm going to guess that with penthouses, I can't run the pool to the edge. Maybe that is the deal. So it's made it smaller, and then on top of that, I've got some sort of weird graphical glitch here now, and I don't know how to get rid of it. I've tried a few things to get rid of it. So far, I haven't been able to get rid of it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I do know that maybe we're going to redo the pool a little bit, redo the exterior. I do want to try to keep a pool here. I think, I do think so. So, and we need to do this exterior up here. We need to do the teenager's bedroom. Need to add a few sort of Lovestruck assets to the build. And we're going to add some brighter color to this. Now, the overall color, I'm going to try to match to the base. But then we're going to throw in a little bit more of the festive sort of Latin, Mexican style, bright, vibrant colors to the build. It's going to tie in a lot. The build you can see behind me here in the background, that is going to tie in a lot to those sort of colors. We might use the exact same colors, in fact, as though maybe these two structures were made by the same architect. So he did, they kind of play off each other. We're going to definitely do that, though. Add some color to it. So let's start right off the bat. I'm going to start with just trying to adjust this exterior color. We get in here to build mode. We're going to make it bright, make it middle of the afternoon. I do think, as I recall, there is a color that will match that base. When I was going through the colors for Lovestruck, there was something I thought kind of would work. Let me look. Probably this. Was it this one? Gray. Let's look at it. Let's see here. I think that's it. So it looks pretty close, which is a little unusual. I'm going to drop down here where we can really see it. I was really worried that we're going to end up with it not blending very well, but I think it does blend pretty well. Now, I want to fill in everything with gray with just this tool, the auto tool, but I'm really worried that if I do that, we're going to have gray on the inside, and I don't want gray on the inside. I want blinding white on the inside. I really want blinding white on the outside, but I'm going with the gray to tie it into the base to make it look a little more in keeping with reality. I think in real life it would be blended with the base of the building a little bit, at least a little bit. Now I think I'm going to, these little cutouts here we're going to do in color. This bump out we're going to do in color. So I won't bother graying those out, you know. So here. So I'm going to call this gray. It looks a little bit like gray, doesn't it? You know. Now here on the back, again, as I was talking about the windows, this is another area that the windows really don't line up at all with what's underneath it. So that is something as well I'm going to have to look at trying to change. I don't want to change too much because that requires altering the interior, right? Or it could. We'll see how much I'd actually have to do. But I also don't want to look too weird compared with the base underneath it. We're going to go through and paint all of this in. Whoops. And then I think this sort of pony wall here at the top of the building will also do that in a vibrant color, so we won't bother with trying to change it immediately. But you can see right off the bat, I mean, the gray here, now at least the top of the building does blend in with the bottom to some extent. Is that really necessary? I really don't know if that's really necessary. I did it, you know, I'm going to leave it. I don't know how many people would really care. Okay, now let's pull up. I'm going to do some orange. I think I'm going to do orange here on the little cutout areas. And we're going to light those. I noticed a lot of the buildings here downtown have some uplighting on the exterior. So we're going to do the same. We're going to do the same here. We're going to uplight these corner kind of areas. We're going to see how these colors look with this gray. I hope it looks okay. I mean, like I said, the gray definitely ties it into the building down below, but I feel like the colors look better up against the white maybe. So we'll have to see. Do some red in here. Okay, so that's kind of sort of the look we're going to get. I think for now we might add a little more color here to the back in the end. I don't know. Could it use some red? Maybe. We'll check that out here in a little bit. For now, one thing I'm going to do at the windows that is going to be a pretty easy fix, although will require a little bit of adjustment to the interior. You know, I built this on another lot in advance. So I obviously didn't have a real good idea of what the base was going to be like. But we can move these windows over so they do kind of line up with those windows below. That's going to give us a little bit of fix there. It's going to look a little bit better. Here on the back side, now this is where I'm at a little bit of a quandary. I mean, I could put a window here and do a line of windows all the way up. That's going to kind of match these. I really don't want to remove these windows. And the bad thing is, if I put windows in some of these areas, like say right here, I've already got like a home theater set up, right? On this level, I've got a big bathroom that would probably be okay with a window, but it's an awfully big window for a bathroom. This would probably be okay with a bigger window. I don't know. Maybe I should do it. The dining room, I think I could manage with a window. There used to be a painting there. Wonder what happened to it. Wonder if anything else disappeared. Huh. That's weird. I wonder why that one painting would disappear. I mean, everything else. Well, there's a little missing thing right there. And there. I'm going to have to look through this as I kind of touch this up a little bit and see what else we have that's missing. Is anything missing in here in the kids' room? I don't think so. Kids' room looks good. I think they're, well, no, there they are. I had some decals on the wall. They're still there. Okay, well, anyway, so if I put a line of windows there to kind of line up with the windows underneath, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to leave it for now and just not worry about it. Now over here again, the one thing I'm thinking is I could maybe just move. I didn't want to move, does it? I could move these things closer so there's the same gap between them. Maybe that would make it line up a little bit with what's underneath. Or I just do a line of 4 windows, like 4 across, 4 across, 4 across, 4 across, that lines up with these balconies underneath. We're going to turn on our cheats real quick because they must be off. Yeah. That ought to do it. Okay, so boy, oh boy, oh boy, what to do, what to do, what to do. If we move this here, and this here, I'm gonna have to rebuild the kitchen a little bit. That's pretty much okay. That's pretty much okay. So maybe that's a little bit better up top. Maybe it blends in a little bit better. For the moment, I suppose I'll leave it. For the moment, I think I will leave it. And just decide later. I guess. We could put this here and something else next to it. Again, I've got a TV there though. Okay, so I'm going to quit that for the moment. We're going to just call it good. We're going to look down here on this exterior. And you know what? I'm going to put some red here too, I think. We also need to add a lot of outdoor lighting. Like I mentioned, the corners here. We're going to add some additional outdoor lighting as well, though. I had in the original build. Now, I had to rebuild this. Let me talk about that for a little bit. So the way I built it originally, this angle was over here, right? So the entire thing was reversed because where the angle of the building was, it cut across this way. So I felt like the view out that direction was not as good as the view over here. And I kind of felt if I really built this building in real life, I would want these large windows looking out over the plaza, kind of out over in this direction. So I completely rebuilt this so that that would be the case. Now, when I did that, I forgot some of the things. One of the things I forgot was this exterior lighting. So we're going to put some of that back into place here. And we're going to need to do a lot more. I mean, towards the end, I'll turn the sun off and we can really take a look at it. Okay, so down here, as I said, we've got a problem with the pool. We got a massive graphical glitch as well. I guess I'm going to just take the pool out because it doesn't look right there, and that's not what I intended. Let's move our furniture out of the way. This is a really small lot, as everyone knows. This is 20 by 15, so this is a really tiny lot. There's not a lot of space for the outdoors. I don't know what I'm going to do with that graphical glitch. I already tried to get rid of that, doing a couple of different things. And I guess it's there forever, right? Like literally forever. When I totally get done with this, I'm going to save the build and come back and replace it. And then maybe it'll disappear. I don't know. I really don't know. I do know we're going to drop this down. We're going to go ahead and drop this particular level down. Let me move the plant here. And then my thought is to do the pool here as a triangle shape. Originally, it was kind of a triangle shape here, which won't work. So maybe we do a triangle shape this way. Let's go in here to our pools. And I'll show here, I mean, how it just won't, for some reason won't accept it. I guess. In fact, it's not even going to draw it out for me, you know. It'll draw out this way, and then if I bring like this and this, you know, it won't go right to the edge, so it just doesn't work. But it should work like, you know, we could do a round pool here. I'm thinking we're going to, well, gosh, I don't know. Here's the deal. We could do a round pool, but everything in this building so far is angles. So it doesn't make sense to me that we would do a round pool out here with everything being so angled. And originally, the reason why I did a triangle here in this part was because it did kind of replicate these other triangle shapes. And a round one wouldn't work for that. So there we go. So we'll put a triangle in here. Now, it does not leave us much room for seating outside. Is there something I could do? I don't know. That would change that. I think not. I'm going to just leave it as it is for now. Let's go ahead and put in a quick step over here for the doorway. Grab this platform, put it here. Make it a little bit smaller. And then I guess we'll just, you know, maybe we'll put this tree back over here with the other plants. I really don't know what I'm going to do with that. I don't even know if Sims can walk across it. I might try that. I might test it out here in a second. But I don't even know that Sims can walk across that thing where that glitch is. I hope they can. I'm going to put the little kind of love seat over there. Let's grab this chair and put it here. Let's move our carpet maybe right about here. Put that like that. Now, one thing I thought about doing, I kind of tested this out a little bit with that glitch. Like if I just can never get rid of it, if I'm stuck with it forever, is to kind of try to make it like a fountain maybe. And I had put in an elevated platform back here. Because here's like, this is the bad news. This is what worries me, is even on the elevated platform, it shows up. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. We're going to grab that, put around it for a minute. Well, I think we will. We'll go in there. It says this is what we got, but I don't think that's not the same thing, is it? Well, maybe. Maybe it's just shaded over here. Definitely doesn't want to change. So my thought is we do this, right, and try to make it look like it's deliberate, right? Turn it into a design feature. Maybe let's lift this up a little bit more. I mean, it takes up some valuable real estate space out here, but I don't know that that really matters all that much. And we could throw a few little fountains there on top. Now, it still looks a little strange if you go looking down there. Don't look down there, right? Like your mom would tell you, then don't look down there. If it looks strange, don't look down there then. Stop it. So we're not going to look down there. We're going to just go ahead and be about our business. And let's put a little table on this side. And I don't know if I could put something inside there. We'll worry about that later. Let's put a few little fountains here on top, just so people kind of know what we were trying to do. Let's see. Small dancing. I guess we could do dancing. Let's go with here and here, here and here. It's going to be our outside water feature. And does kind of cause a little bit of difference back here. I wonder, can I fix that though? Let me try that real quick. Let me see if I can fix that. Maybe it just, there we go. That fixed it. And then down here, I'm going to have to do the same thing. But I can just draw. No, I can't draw that across. Do. Okay, so we do at least have a little seating area out here and a pool. We could make the pool smaller, but then I think it's really going to look a whole lot more like just a, you know, like a fountain outside. And I do want a pool they can actually get into. Because we'd have to make it quite a bit smaller, but I don't know. It's tempting. It is tempting. Maybe if we brought it over this way. I made a seating area over here. Or kind of vice versa, maybe. Huh. I mean, we could. I don't know that that's that bad. I mean, the angle would then be a little bit off center, but not entirely. I mean, it's a little bit off center with the window. I don't know if that actually matters. Because I could go ahead and extend it out this way. And then we could just do a landscape bed across here, extend these beds out for landscaping. And then we'd have a little bit bigger of a seating area just right over here. Let's try that. Let's go ahead and do that. I really didn't have any ideas in my head starting this. Sometimes I do. You know, I think, well, I'll go with this or that. Come on. It does have an area. Just gave it to you. But in this case, I'm kind of just coming at it a little bit blind. I don't know why the pool will not do that for me. Why will the pool not do that? Let's, I don't know. Let's try like this. We do it all the way. That didn't work either. That is so weird. Should let me do it. How about this? There we go. That did it. Hooray. Another successful build. Let's move all these plants out of the way for the moment. And we'll move this over here. We'll move this over here. And then I'm going to take, well, I'll say I'm going to take this stuff out too, but I don't think I will. I was just thinking, can you imagine how pissed off the landscaper would be that they've got to swim across the pool to get over here and do this, you know? Let's go ahead and we will put landscaping here. And I guess along here too. I guess we'll just fill up the whole area. I kind of was playing in my head with maybe we could try to do something a little unusual, a little different. But, you know, I really don't think we can. And I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. And so let's just take these little walls out. We're going to replace all of this tile with dirt. Like so. Okay, there we go. So then we will just start filling all this in. I don't know that I need to do it all right this moment. Can I get the stone wall trim to work on that? There we go. Going to fill in kind of the color of it there. Okay, so I do think I like that. I think that's going to work okay. I think that is going to give kind of what I wanted, kind of the look I wanted. I think so. Let's go ahead real quick to give this a little more interest. Maybe we'll raise this up one, make it kind of a little bit of an elevated bed there. Kind of a little step up, and let's fill in all of this grass. Okay, and I guess we'll just put in a ton of these, like, you know, canis bulbs and stuff. We'll put a little bit larger version of that back there and maybe back here as well. I don't want it to, you know, intersect the house too much. The great thing is if it does poke through the wall there into the house, this is just an unused closet area. I do got to remember to put in a laundry room someplace. That is definitely something that I have forgotten. I mean, I don't have to have a laundry room. I want a laundry room so that it'll seem realistic. I mean, obviously, if you had a penthouse of this level, right, this caliber, it's going to have like its own in-unit laundry facility. So I really have got to remember to put that in there. Come on. That. That. We don't have a lot of new stuff with the new pack as far as landscaping goes. There is kind of a tree that I like. I think it must be up here, of course, with trees. The one thing I don't like, of course, trees always disappear when you place them, but I could probably stand it. It's this one. It's huge. I mean, I'd shrink it down a lot. Something more like that. Like maybe a miniature version of that tree. I think in debug, though, we have a sort of version of it that I like better. Let's go here. I might have to search by live edit objects. Let's see here. Oh, I need to grab one of him. For some reason, he doesn't show up in the regular build catalog. He shows up here in the like debug catalog, and I don't know if you were supposed to get him as some sort of in-game sort of thing or something. I really don't know, but I decided there was no reason to worry about it. Let's see here. So there is that one tree. I think that is the same one I just had, though. The version I'm looking for has a much smaller trunk, and I think, yeah, that's the one that's actually from landscaping. So we'll put in one more cheat here, which I don't use very often, but I do sometimes. Live edit objects has like everything practically. One thing that was not in any of the cheats was these elevators when you're off of the Penthouse lot. Now for city living, they are available when you're off the Penthouse lot if you go into debug, live edit objects. But these were not, because I looked for them. I was going to save. I was going to use them off lot somewhere and couldn't find them. So I got to save it to my library in a little room so I can use it later. Now let's look for that tree here. There are quite a few items here, you know, landscaping wise in debug. Most of them are stuff that we already have. This I think is kind of new. I haven't used it really anywhere yet. I mean, I'm not sure how kind of practical it is for anything so far, so we'll see. There's other things that we can use just in game without going into debug. Here is that version of that tree. You can see it's got much sort of thinner profile, and then when I shrink it up, it just, I don't know, it just looks better to me. Now I'm going to try to get this into place. Let's see here. Not going to want to make it easy on me, but I think maybe if we get it back over here. I don't know, maybe. I'm not sold on it, but maybe. Let's go down here and see if we can add a few more landscaping things into place. Maybe I'll like it better if it's not all by itself. What else do I want to put here? I really don't know. I guess some bushes, some flowers. Let's go back into landscaping. We'll take Lovestruck off. Oh, what did I lose here? It's showing that there's new stuff. Oh, there's that painting I was looking for. Okay. So here's some of that stuff that disappeared. Now that's unusual. I'm going to bet I did something before I had move objects on cause that to happen. I think this was here. I know this was here in the dining room. Blown up like that. These were, a couple of them went here. that back. We just have to eyeball it into place. There we go. There's still a bunch of them left though, so there must be maybe up here in the master bedroom some missing ones. Yeah, right here. I want to create, you know, sort of lighted wall effect, a glowing wall effect. And that's all of them. Well, there's 2 missing there though too. So they didn't all go back into household inventory, I guess. We'll go ahead and put one there. And put one there. And that feels kind of strange. I wonder, did I have something there as well? Mirror, a painting, I don't know. Maybe we'll put something there. We'll check it out later. Now, the other stuff here in household inventory, these probably, one of them came probably from here, I think. Because I had it kind of doubled up. I don't know where these other ones came from, though. It's kind of weird. I don't remember where I used them, but I'll just leave them there, I guess. The shower, that shower must have come. It didn't come from there. And it didn't come from one of the kids' showers either. So I don't know where the shower came from. The rest of that stuff I'm going to ignore. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what it's from. You can see there's tons of stuff here over, you know, I've used this family to build with a lot. So every time something kind of ends up in family inventory, I just leave it there and ignore it. Got a ton of stuff in here. But those newer things there I know came from this build. During placement. Okay, so let's drop back down here. Throw ourselves in some landscaping. I'm thinking a lot of flowers. Maybe just do a lot of flowers here. I've used this particular, where is it, Molten? To me, it feels real tropical, you know, and, you know, with Mexico being a more tropical environment by and large, you know, not up in the mountains, it's, you know, like any mountains, it's cold and, you know, I'm sure they get snow up there and stuff like that, but sort of a general rule. So we could do a line of these across here, kind of dress that up. And I guess that would do it. I don't know that I need to put anything else in there. I did use this particular patio furniture. I'm kind of torn because now that the pack is here, Lovestruck is here, I might want to swap it out with something in the pack. We'll take a look here in a little bit. For now, I just want to get this area reset as an actual outdoor area, since getting the actual structure placed on the penthouse lot did throw some wrenches into it, like this graphical glitch there. I don't know though. I think I'm going to like that as a little fountain. I mean, it is a glitch, and I did think, what am I going to do with that? But now that it's kind of here in the corner and I've got these little, I mean, I think it's going to be good. So if the glitch never goes away, if it's kind of stuck, I'm kind of okay with it. I think I can live with it. Now in here, most of this is finished. My original thought was I was going to use a few things from Lovestruck, and I have because I've used them here. Let's move this over a little bit. Let's move it over a little bit. We'll use something like that. Don't drop on me. There we go. I used a lot of platforms in this build, and there's a little sort of touchiness sometimes when working with platforms. I'm going to try to put this kind of here. But I still like them, so I'm still going to use them. This is the new bar from that pack. We could put some art here. There's not a lot of art with the new pack. There is some, I'm going to pull up all of the Lovestruck stuff. I like this, and I'm probably going to use that in the kids' bedroom. You know, this version of the mural out in downtown. Love that. In fact, that's a really cool mural. Someone actually really made that, and I designed it like an artist in Mexico. I thought that was really one of the really cool things in this pack. We could do this here. Let's put that there. Do we have a table? We do have tables with this pack. Let's see if we can't find maybe this. It's not bad for this. It's kind of tall. It's kind of big. Yeah, I don't know. That might be too big. I guess this may be a bar height table. So maybe not that, but how about this? 2 round tables. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that either. Maybe we won't do a table there. Might not do a table there. Or at least not from this pack. Because I don't see anything else. I don't see any shelves or anything to use. I might want to use these. Let me pull that out. Don't show any shelving here that we can use. I didn't think there was any, but it's always worth a look. Do anything else I might use here in the bar with this pack? I don't think so. I've already put these things here. So I'm going to turn off Lovestruck real quick, just long enough so I can go look in our shelving or, well, let's look at tables maybe. See if we have kind of an art deco little table. We could use this. This is cool. We could use this. This is always good. I feel like I used this someplace else already. Let's maybe this mid-century modern type of look to it. I don't know. That bar is pretty traditional. That bar being so traditional is really going to throw me for a loop. I don't know that we're going to have a traditional piece here that I'm going to love. Well, there is this. We could maybe go with this. This is pretty traditional as well. So let's maybe go with that. We're going to move our plant over a little bit here. I'm going to have to play test that chair because plants will cause... I can move it over here. So say plants can cause routing issues. That green part around it can kind of make it where the Sims don't want to go to that area. And if the chair is sitting in it, then they won't use the chair. Let's see if we've got maybe another option here color-wise. Let's go with that. I'm going to make these a little bit bigger. So have more substance. I think. I don't know. They're kind of... They've got kind of a... you know, angly sort of appearance to them. Maybe we'll do like that. And change the color up a little bit. Kind of like that color. That's nice. I like that. We'll go with that. And let's put in a few flowers or something on the table. We've got some new stuff from now. We do have new flowers from the pack. This is one of them. I like those really well. I think it's super cute. I don't know about the can holder, and they're so small. But I do like those. I really like the other arrangement. I've been using it all over the place. Of course, it's new, right? It's new, so naturally I'm going to use it absolutely everywhere. But I think I'll put it in here as well. Where is it? Right here. I love that. Love that little, little arrangement. And in fact, it works pretty well if you... Oh, I've already got it on this table. Oh, shoot. Oh, I don't want to use it now. I'm going to take it off. It works pretty well if you stick the lamp in the middle of it, the new mushroom lamp. I think that looks pretty cool too. So I'm not going to use that because I already used it right over here. I do like it though. Let's just maybe grab old trusty. Where is it here? This always works. We can just kind of lift it into place here. Think it'll be okay. I don't have tool mod right at the moment, so I can't really have the finesse of adjusting it that I normally would. So maybe we won't use that this time, but we can use this. We'll put this here. This is what I meant by old trusty. This I use all the time, literally all the time. I love this arrangement. You know, it looks so pretty. It's got these fruits and flowers and stuff. So yeah, I definitely consider that kind of old trusty. We're going to look here at all of our decorative items and maybe throw something from the new pack here on top of the table. This was so cute. I love this hippo. I'm going to put this out here real quick because I might use it out here in our landscape bed. I used it at the house that I did in the landscape bed. So I think I might use him here as well, especially right there by the pool, right? Because hippos like water. So maybe I put him right there by the pool. Now these sort of axolotls or axolotls, terrible pronunciation. I've used them all over the place. Oh, we could use this though. Let's put this in here by the bar, maybe a little tray of fruit. It's kind of big. Maybe I'll make it a little smaller like that. Put a little tray of fruit in there. And is there anything else from this pack that we could use? I could look through debug. No, not that. We could put an axolotl up there, right? But I'm going to put one of those in the kids' room, so no, I'm not going to do that. I really wish we had more decorative items with this pack. I do. Because I want to put like so many kind of things that are new and stuff that maybe feels kind of cultural. I guess for now, we'll leave it at this. I might grab something later when I'm in the regular menu, kind of add that to that little spot on the table. But all in all, I mean, for a little bar area, I think it looks okay. It's a little place to hang out before dinner, grab some drinks. We could maybe do something on the walls, but it's such a small space. I'm trying not to get too crazy with the patterns, at least for the moment. I'd really thought about putting some stuff in the pack in here, but again, we don't have a lot of stuff to kind of fall back on. I think though, what I am going to do, let's move these lights. I'm going to move the light right over here. Well, I'll move it here in a second. Because what I want to do is I'm going to make these mirrors a little bit bigger. I noticed when I went down here to look in these cabinets, it looks like part of the back is mirrored, but not the rest of it on these. So let's go ahead. Let's kind of move these lights over a little bit. It's kind of underlighting this at night. I'm going to put another one here in the middle. And then we're going to grab the mirrors and kind of slide those into place too. We'll grab another couple of those. Come in like this. And that'll give us kind of that impression that the back of this is kind of mirrored, you know, or that maybe the back of those boxes is open so that the mirror will show through. And then we'll just readjust our lights here. Gonna have to eyeball it. A lot of eyeballing in this build. I feel like just making sure that things kind of look like they line up correctly. I'm gonna get another one of those up here. And another one of these over here. Okay, now I was going to try to put things from the new pack here in these boxes. Again, we just don't have a whole lot from the new pack to put in those boxes. So I guess I won't. I guess I'm going to leave it. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and move this maybe up. Can I? To kind of fill in that whole gap there. I mean, this is going to sound a little crazy, but it's just kind of like that way if someone's down on the ground, somehow, it won't look weird. It'll look like there's a whole bar of light, I guess, down there. So I don't know what I'm going to put in there. Maybe nothing. I mean, I can always fill it up with Salvadorada stuff, right? In fact, I could. Let's look at Salvadorado. Maybe we'll throw in just some Nicky Knack type of stuff in there that looks like they've been on vacation. I don't want to put just that stuff in there, but let's do Salvadorada and then let's do Como Rebi. And like put maybe a little frog in there. Is that the most expensive one? Yeah, we're going to use the most expensive ones in here. We'll just put the most expensive ones. So we'll do the frog and we'll grab... I could put like a fossil in there. Fossil works okay. That's definitely something you might find on vacation. So let's put a little fossil in there. And anything else, maybe? I mean, we could put a basket. I don't think I'm going to put a basket in there, but we could. I wonder, I could shrink down one of the vases and put in there, like maybe this. Shrink it down quite a bit. But you know, it seems to fit in there really well shrunk down. I mean, it does look okay, so let's do that. We'll put that in there, and then let's look up Snowy Escape and see if we have something kind of cultural looking from that looks like something you might pick up on vacation, right? Oh, we've got this. This is cool. We'll put him in here. And maybe... anything else? Let's see. I guess, is that it? There's got to be more than that. I thought there was a lot more than that. Maybe I'm thinking in debug there was more items. Could be a stack of those plates in there. Maybe. I don't know if I like those plates in there or not. I guess for now we'll leave it. And... I'm going to leave the rest, well, I hate to leave them empty, but I think I'll leave the rest of them empty and maybe I'll just fill them up as I come across something. And then let's show everything here. Now we need to redesign the kitchen a little bit because I did move that window around, so... what am I going to do here? Let's see. We could put... let's take this out first. Maybe put the fridge over here. And then we'll take this out. And use one of those, of course. I could have just used this one. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Okay, let me look at this for a second. Kind of think of what we got going here. Now, I guess one thing I could do is why don't we take this and we put it over here. And maybe put this over here, I think. And move this over here. And then take out this chunk of wall. I mean, that kind of works. It's a little bit. Let's do this. Let's move this over here. We'll move this over here. And we'll move this here. Because what I can do is then have a sink here with at least a little bit of a view. And we can put a dishwasher here. And then we'll put the fridge here closer to the stove, which makes a little bit more sense. We're going to delete that. And we'll use this sort of cabinet over here. Like that. And then maybe go ahead and take that out and put this sort of cabinet here. And I guess we could take out the wall. Let's take out that wall maybe, and then we'll take this out. Put this more in the center of the room. I mean, it's looking a little bit different than I anticipated. You know, when I was building it, it's a little bit different than I thought I was going to do, but I don't think this is going to be bad, and it does work better with the window placement from the outside. So we'll put this here, and we'll put this over here. And let's see here. Put that there. And then over in this area by the window, we can go ahead and put our trash can in place because I don't think I had a trash can in here. That could work out badly. So let's see. I would like something in red. I don't think we have a red trash can, so we're going to have to go with this one, I think. Put that there. Let's go ahead and paint. Well, I was thinking about painting this wall red. And we can maybe paint this part red as well. The new red that we're using on the outside. Give a little bit of a pop of color here in the kitchen. So we'll pull up our colors here. Filter by Lovestruck and grab the red. I mean, this is a lot of red in here. I don't want to get too crazy with it. There we go. Yeah, I think that will work. So moving the window is not such a bad idea there. It does work just fine. Still got my window here for my kind of little breakfast area. In some ways, the kitchen feels a little bit bigger now without that wall here in the previous arrangement. So, and it's still got a pretty good workflow and design to it, I think. So I'm okay with it. I think it's going to work okay. One thing I think I might do, maybe switch these around. That there and that there, and then this here. My thought is, again, from a real life perspective, is maybe the fridge might kind of block the light coming in too much, and this would be like in a dark little corner over here, that countertop. So let's put the countertop here, close to the window, get a lot of natural light. And I think the one thing that we'll be missing now is we're going to grab one of these. Good view out the kitchen window, right? Grab one of these picture lights. And that gets our kitchen reset. So not too bad. I don't think there's really anything with this new pack I want to use in here. The one thing that pops in my head is this new light. Let's take a look at it real quick and see what kind of colors it comes in, because I could change the lighting over the stove and over the breakfast area to fit something more from the new pack. Let's see. Or we could put this in here, you know, over the kitchen. I don't know. That's a lot. Maybe not. What colors does the globe come in? We have black. Black does match the rest of the kitchen. We have kind of a white. Kind of a white that would blend in. I think we'll do the black. I think so. And that'll take a little bit of this red out. So we'll grab this black fixture, put it over here. I think, does that seem too... That seems good. Doesn't seem too low to the table. I mean, it shouldn't. I think this is the highest wall height right now. And we'll grab one of these for over here. I don't know that we're going to need this anymore. I'm going to turn off the sun and we'll take a look and see how dark it is in the kitchen at night. Nope, that's good. I think there's plenty of light here at nighttime. Got some good task lighting, so I think we're good to go. Turn the sun back on. And we'll take one last look here at Lovestruck and just see, is there anything we want to put into this kitchen, anything we want to swap out? Again, I don't think there is as far as the kitchen goes. This was not a big kitchen pack, right? This was more of a nightclub pack, more of a nightclub pack, or a bar pack. One thing we could do is let's use one of these cute little things of flowers like this one here. We'll put it right here on the table. That's cute. I mean, that's kind of sweet, right? Let's see what kind of colors it comes in. Comes in a pink. That is lovely. We've got this here. We've got a white, of course. And we've got red. Red suits the kitchen, but I think I'm going to go with pink. We'll go with that because I don't want to get too crazy with the red. We already got a lot of red in here, right? So we have that we can use, and oh, I forgot about the hippo. I need to go deal with him. He's outside. What else? We could put these in here on the countertop. Throw those in there. Quick look. Let's see if they come in kind of a white, kind of keep things a little more toned down. They do. I don't really like that look though. Maybe yellow, maybe. That looks nice. That looks nice. I'm going to go with those. We'll go with that there on the countertop. And I guess we could put this on the countertop. I don't know. It's like, it's toiletries, but does it look like something you could have? We could put this out here. Look like something you might be able to have in the kitchen. We could put another fruit dish out, I guess, if we wanted to. I'm not going to, but we could. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. That'll pretty much do it for the kitchen. As far as adding stuff from this pack. In here, I don't know that, it's already pretty full. Again, there's not a lot of knickknacks and accessories in the pack, so it feels a little bit like we don't need to do it. I'll put that on there. So we could always maybe swap out the chairs or something. But again, I just really like the way this room looks. That's kind of one of the drawbacks about building something in advance and then adding stuff to it, is I really like the way it looks. So I don't really want to change it, right? I guess while this is pretty much done. I don't really want to do much here in this sort of family room. It's just a big mishmash of like games and stuff for the family to do. Big open space, kind of a media center. Let's do the teenager's room. Now that was a big thing I was waiting on this pack for. As you can see, because it's empty. Because I feel like this is a great bed for a teenager, right? Heart-shaped everything, kind of really suits. We have this bed as well, which I think would work for a teenager. So I did use this one in another build. I might use this one. I don't know. Take a look at it here and see what we've got. I mean, I kind of like that. That's not bad. We also could do... There's a blue. Let me take a look at this. See, I'm thinking something like that, though. Hearts on the sheets, heart-shaped bed. Has a great sort of vibe. Let's see here. I mean, it feels like it could be a great teenager type of look, you know. They're just totally into hearts, totally into love. Let's go with that. We'll go with that. Can also move this over a little bit. Kind of do that. We'll grab the heart-shaped end table. Put this here. Hearts are not really my deal, but I do... Like I said, I do think it's kind of cute for this kind of application. Put it like that. We have a heart-shaped chair, of course. We have the love seat that's shaped like lips. Both of those are kind of on my list. We really don't need a desk area. This is the desk area for this room, courtesy of high school stuff. See, we already had a heart-shaped chair there, right? So we're going to put that, I think, right about here. And so in here, we could put a seating area to hang out with friends and stuff. So I did the lips in another build already for a teenager's room. I'm going to do this one a little, maybe a little more scaled back. So let's do that in pink. This also comes in, whoops. This also comes in pink. So we could do this here. Like, let's go ahead and we'll slide this back just a little bit like this. We're going to move this down a little bit like that. I think that's the way I'm leaning. We've got a coffee table. Oh, let's use this. I like this. Again, you're a teenager. You're going to have a lot of people over, hang out in your room. We'll put that at the end of the bed. Kind of eyeball it into place here. I hope the pinks are looking close enough. I'm feeling a little bit of clash with this stuff. I might have to change some of the coloring around. Maybe we make this a white instead. Maybe that instead. Or a red. We could swap in some red stuff with the pink. Do these two reds match? They kind of match. Kind of. Let's go with that. Does the bed come in white? What does it look like? Like that? I don't know. Then we've got that. And we've got that. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I want to stick with that bed, but this is all starting to look kind of like clashy to me. Like, oh my gosh. Maybe these come in white. They do. Maybe we can do this in white. Okay, that's not too bad. That might help us a little bit. And then I guess we'll go with that in white as well. One thing that's throwing me off a little bit is this flooring, this wooden floor. So let's grab a rug. Let's see if that helps this situation a little bit. I do want to use a rug out of here. Let's try this one. Or maybe this. What does this come in? Like, I love that version of it. And I use that, though, I think, in the other teenager's room. I don't know. Let me see. We've got some blue in it. Could bring some blue in to kind of bring everything down a little bit. We've got the furry rug, of course. Let's try that. Let's look at that and see. I don't know. I came in here with an idea, and now I'm not sure that I'm not real sure that I like it. Now, I did like the other room I did with this stuff. But there's something about this that's not vibing with me. Maybe I need to get away from the pink. Maybe. Let's put this back. Let's do this. Let's put that. Yeah, let's put that rug back into place. Does this come in a blue? Any sort of blue? It's got red. I know that. And white. And this comes in a red and white. Didn't this come in a blue? It does kind of come in a blue. The last teenager's room I did with this stuff was really bright. I mean, it had just like a bunch of different patterns and stuff going on. So I wanted to kind of step back from that, right? But I'm afraid I might not be able to. Because if this stuff is going to look like it even belongs together, I'm afraid I'm going to have to just kind of go a different route. I'm going to take that out. Let's see here. I'm going to grab one of these. I know I want that in here. I want this in here. I want this in here. Let's grab a mirror. Well, we've got mirrors on the closet door, so maybe I don't need that. Let's see here. Oh, the game. I want the game in here. And some tables. Let's grab this table. Does it come in a blue? It is in a blue, right? Is that blue? That's not really blue. That's black. Is this the blue one? It's kind of hard for me to... Oh, yeah, that's kind of... What kind of blue? Kind of. What does the base look like? Black and blue. We might go with that. And then we've got a red. We've got red. Do I want to get too much into the red? I don't know. And then we've got this one. What does it come in? Let's see here. It comes in blue. Now there's a blue there. It's not really the sort of vibrant blue I was wanting. It does come in red. We could do red. Let's go with red with that. This red does look like it kind of matches at least. What do we do if we move that up? That's actually kind of cool. I don't think that table will work. I like that, but I kind of like it. I'm going to leave it. We're going to see if it'll work. We're going to see if the Sims will use it. I'm going to move it here and here. And we're going to move this here. And I'm going to take this out of that window and move it over here. And we're going to throw our party game here on the table. This can go into the bathroom on the shelf. And then let's try... What else do we have here that we might want to use? We do have this. That seems like a little bit too much, though, with the rest of the room, so let's not do that. We have these little... Oh, I like this table. Let me use this. I'm going to use this over here by the window. I guess we could put it in red, too. And the great thing is if you overlap these like this, you get kind of a neat little... detail there with that oval that shows up. And I think that looks really cool. So we're going to do that. Now, the bad news is I don't think they can get around that to the bed. Right. So I'm going to take this nightstand out. We're going to move the bed over here. Maybe put this nightstand here. Could move the door right into the corner. Kind of like that. And maybe put this there. Is that too close to the door? It is kind of too close to the door, but I'm going to do it for now. I guess I don't have to use that table. There are smaller, side tables we have. I just want to keep the heart theme going. So I'm going to try to use it. We've got it in white. We've got it in pink. We've got it in red. I guess we're going to have to go with the red. We're going to leave it like that. Now, I'm going to try doing something here with the paint. I like this chair too. That's really cool. That looks like a really... Well, we're going with the heart theme. Let's leave it alone. I'm going to go here and do something with the paint. Let's look and see what we've got with our options for paint with this pack. I think we could do this stuff in blue. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Or we've got this shade of blue. That's kind of a purpley type of blue. And then sort of a teal type of blue. Or what I was thinking is the blue from the outside of the house, like this, right? A very vibrant blue to bring the red into line a little bit. And I don't know. I'm gonna paint it in here and we'll take a look at it. So too much? I don't know. I kind of like it. Dude, I'm gonna have to think about that. Let's leave it for now. I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm going to put these items on top of the dresser. Whoops. Do. Now, do we have anything else? I hope we have at least one more item I can use from this pack to go next to those two. I hadn't grabbed it yet, so we might not. Flower can, maybe? Does it come in blue? It kind of comes in blue. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I kind of like that. That actually looks kind of cute. Let's go with that. So we'll go with those there. Now we're going to need some artwork, of course. I'm thinking this. We could do either that sort of setup. What is this other one? Legs, a runner. Which one of those? Let's go in white. Since the doors are white right now, let's go in white. And how big is it if I make it bigger? That's pretty big, but it does make a statement. You know, it does. It is a look. Let's see here. Can I pull it over a little bit so it's not quite so crowded? I am eyeballing so much of my design with this penthouse instead of snapping it to the grid. That it is just like real life. Just like living in a real place. Let's move that over a little bit. So I think I'm going to go with that. And maybe this here's what I was thinking, to put this up in here. Now that I have all these colors in place, so I don't know. I want to, but I don't know if it fits in here. Does it? I guess it kind of ties into these colors a little. But it's not framed, and I don't know if it goes with anything else in here. I could make it smaller. And maybe put it here. Kind of like a poster, sort of. We have this sort of thing. I used this before in the kids' room as well. But I don't think I'm going to use that here. We have some flowers, some plants maybe. Put the plants here by the window. We're going to scoot this down just a little bit so it doesn't intersect with it. If I can, I'm going to try. There we go. I'll move this back a little bit. I'm going to have to play test it to make sure Sim can actually use that closet now. And then I don't really want to move the table. What happened to the game? I thought I put that game on top of that table. It's kind of weird. Did I move it somehow, somewhere, or did it just disappear? It probably just disappeared. We'll just go with that. Let's grab it again. I don't know. Maybe I didn't grab it. Maybe I was just thinking I was going to. Let's do that. do. I don't know if I'm going to use those flowers there or not. I mean, everything is coming off center now, right? If I put those there, I guess I could make them smaller. And then I could scoot them over a little bit like that. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And then let's grab the other. I've used this a lot, but I do kind of like it. I do think it's kind of cool. So let's bring it down a little bit. We'll put it here on this other side. Like so. I'm actually designing this as a boys' room in this case. You know, he just happens to like hearts and love, right? He does. So let's see what we've got here for this tree. Maybe that. I guess we'll just stick with that. Stick with that one. And that actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, I think I kind of like it. We could put something over here. What do we want to put there? Maybe some shelves of some sort is my thought. So we grab the design home stuff like always, let's say. We turn that off. Oh, and let's do it rounded. I don't use these very often. But, you know, let's do the rounded ones. Kind of fits with the rounded shapes of the hearts. So we'll do... I'm going to try to kind of come up with something here that's going to look hopefully good. Kind of like that. And then we can put books and stuff like that in there. So let's do that. We'll throw some books in there. I don't know that it needs to be lit or anything like that. What do I have in here for lighting? I think nothing is what I have in here for lighting. So let's go ahead. We're going to put the mushroom lamps on the table. I'm just going to try to move that bed just a little bit more. I don't want it to look too off center with the room, but I also don't want it to intersect that table if I can help it. Okay, let's go like that. I'm going to turn on Lovestruck again. Let's sort everything out here. Because my thought is to do, like I've already done already a couple of places, let's grab this particular bunch of flowers. We'll put them in here on blue. Like so. And then we're going to grab the mushroom lamp. And we'll intersect it into the flowers. Here it is. Does it come in blue? I don't think it... Well, I mean, it's kind of a teal. Teal and red. That's... It's got a white. Let's try white. So we're going to move that up like that. And then should... Let's put the... Let's see if we can get it to line up here for us. Come on. Let me take... Hold on here. Take this off. Take this on. Take this on. Hold on. Try it this way. Oh, shoot. I'm going to be a little bit off the grid, so I don't know if I make this work or not. I mean, I can by putting it like right there. So I can make it work that way, but then the bed's going to be a little bit off of it. And if I move the bed, I just got to be careful of the routing between the bed and that. That's my thought. That's what I'm kind of trying to work with here. I'll move this over maybe a little bit more. I do want it to be moved over a little bit more, so I guess it would be okay. And then we can grab the mushroom lamp again. And then hopefully, you know, we'll be kind of set here. This out of the way. Move that like that. So we'll kind of do that, I think. Let's see here. I might change the tone of the lamp, though. Let's see, what else do we have? We have red. Red looks good. We've got gold. Gold also looks good. I'm going to go with the gold because it kind of matches the buttons there in our headboard. So we've got that. We'll put the gold there. I'm going to move this bed one more time. Kind of just eyeball it between these two pieces here as much as possible. Now I'm going to move this rug a little bit. Again, just to kind of, well, I don't know how much I can actually line that up. Let's make it smaller and turn it like this. Put it this way. See how I like that? I don't know. And then what? Do another one over here. No, I'm going to put it back the way it was. Like that. I'm going to leave it like that. If it's a little bit off with the bed, I don't care. I mean, it does look a little bit off with the bed. Once I get Tool Mod, I might play around with it a little bit more. We'll see. Once Tool Mod's reactivated, then I might kind of adjust it a little bit. But for now, I think it's going to work, and I like the way it works with the rest of the room. Okay, so in this particular set of boxes, we'll start with books. Start with the library. Go with anything with a red or blue feel. This has blue. So put these in here like that. That's a little bit, kind of intersects a little bit. Make it a little bit smaller. We'll go like that. And then maybe, and there's some heart-shaped, there's a heart-shaped one right here. We're going to put these in here, of course, maybe a little bit higher up so you can really see them. Right there. And I think one more, maybe two more sets of books ought to do it. I'm thinking the elephants, maybe, like right here, they come in blue. Put them down here, make them a little bit smaller as well. The rest of it, I don't know. I guess we could grab some My Sims. Go, like, let's get Zombie Carl. Let's grab him. Where is he? Where is he? Is he up or down? There he is. Let's put him in there. I love Zombie Carl. He's my favorite. He is. Look at that little smile. He's so cute. So we'll put Zombie Carl in there, and then maybe kind of, let's put the wolf up here. Like that. I also like her a lot. Violet's another one of my favorites. I guess I could put her in there too. I mean, you know, this is a teenager's room. Maybe he's, you know, kind of collects this stuff. So we'll put Violet in here. Like that. And something from Foxbury. That's where he wants to go to college, right? So we'll put that in there. Now, one more item. Let's see if we can find one more thing here that might kind of suit us. We got these things. We got Freezer Bunny. How about, oh, but he's a stage prop. Oh, shoot. How small does he go? Not small enough. Now, you know what? I do like him, though. Let's put him right here. Let's shrink him down and just put him here on the ground next to the bookcase. Because that looks like kind of a quirky thing, you know, kind of quirky, kind of fun. We're going to put that there. And if I had Tool Mod, I'd probably make him smaller and stick him on that shelf. But since we don't, what can we put up there? Something. There's this. That's not bad. We could put that up there. Let's put him up there. Does he come in different colors? Oh, he does. Okay, let's go with blue. There we go. So that's kind of set. I'm going to turn off the lights in this room and see just how much more lighting we need. That's actually where I was headed when I ended up putting the lights on the end table there. Kind of got a little distracted. Okay, so it's pretty dark in here. There is a good number of lights available with this pack, so we're going to use this one over here. And I think we can just leave it in gold. It still feels a little dark here in the rest of the room. I don't know which of these lights I'd want to use, though. Maybe this. Whoops. Let me see here. What did I do with it? Where did it go? There it is. If I took these and I put it... maybe one on each side. So it does kind of give that thing a little bit of a, you know, sort of high-tech looking glow, right? Lights up that part of the room. I don't have tool mod right now, and I know that's going to drive me crazy. That stutter. So I'm going to try to just offset that a little bit. There we go. So that it cures it a little bit. I usually use tool mod, right? So I don't have to eyeball it. But you can eyeball it a little bit sometimes to fix those problems, and this is one of those times. I wouldn't mind having some sort of light fixture over here to light up this area. Maybe this? We put one on each side. That's not too bad. It's pretty dim lighting, but if I take them out, you can definitely tell a difference. So we are going to put them back, and I think it'll work pretty well. Can I move him forward? No. Okay, so that's kind of our teenager's room. Let's take a quick look at his bathroom. Let's do some of the new stuff in here. We do have some new wall coverings. We have new floor coverings, right? Now, the other teenager's bathroom I did really kind of crazy, over the top. I think this one I'm going to restrain a little bit. I'm going to roll. Oh, I like that, though. Maybe I won't restrain, right? Maybe not. Maybe I won't restrain it. I do love that. That is a lot of look. I really like it a lot. I was thinking more of this, you know, this blue. I'm going to start with this. It's easy to change it, right? So I'm going to start with this because I really do like that. I think it looks really cool. And again, I think as a teenager, you know, you kind of look more at the stuff you like, right? You try to do things, you do stuff in a way that you like. So if you like something, you go ahead and use it. It's only when you become an adult, you start to think, oh, I don't know, does this match? Does this match? What are people going to think? Are they going to think this matches? Or are they going to think it's kind of crazy? So we're going to go with the freer idea here of he likes this stuff, and so he's totally going to go with it. And I do kind of like how it's purple, and then it's purple here at the bottom. Then it fades up through this rainbow look. I'm going to, in order to bring this down just a little bit, this is what I did in the other teenager bathroom like this. We're going to change this stuff to white. And the white will help give it a little, you know, tone it down just a little bit. Tone it down just a little bit. We might leave that alone. Yeah, let's leave that alone. Well, we could make it more gold. Maybe. I don't know if there is a more gold version. Let's leave it. Let's see here. We might leave those as well, though that's a pretty nice white look to it. Does the toilet paper come in a little white roll? Of course it does. And the tub. Now the tub, does it come in pure white? I guess so. That's pretty close. We've got this. I'm going to stick with that. Now, one part of me does want to rebel against this a little bit and do just all gold in here. With the fixtures. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'm gonna make this, that feels tight. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. I am so torn right now. Do I want to leave it white or do I want to take it back gold? I think I'm going to take it back gold. Let's just take it back gold. Let's just go all out. I mean, if I hate it, I can change it later. If someone should happen to download it and they hate it, they can change it pretty easily. It's pretty easy to go in and kind of swap colors around. And I want to get kind of some fun look going with it. Does this toilet come in a sort of gold? Kind of it does. I mean, kind of not really. Do we have a gold toilet? Why do I feel like we don't? But then I think we do, but I think it looks like a throne, right? From, yeah, this is what I'm thinking of, that thing. That's a bit much. It's really not where we're headed. So let's change this back to white, but maybe with a gold handle. Do we have that? I don't think we do. Okay, so let's see if we have another toilet. Do any of these come with a gold handle? There's this. How gold does it get? Let's go with that. I think that has an overall golden enough tone, and it ties into this pretty well that I think we can make that work. We're going to put this back to where we were. Not that. Which one were we using? Maybe that one? I'd like it to be a little more of a gold tone, but I don't know if there's going to be anything that's going to be better, because I don't really want to do the pink there or the green or that black. So let's just go with that. That's as good as it's going to get. And then we'll try throwing in a few accessories here. I'm going to change the color of this out to that. Let's change it to that. And then we're going to grab a few other things that are not Lovestruck items. We'll throw them in here to flesh this out a little bit. Let's see here. There is, in here somewhere, there it is. That is always a good one to fall back on. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to hope to fit one more thing on those shelves. In fact, maybe, can I turn this like this? I can move it over there. Let's move that over there. And then, because I'm looking for, I want to throw the pyramid of towels, you know, the, whatever it's called, pyramid of plushness or something like that. Where is it here? I may just have to go search with Spa Day. I know it's in the Spa Day group of stuff. I also know it's in this catalog, this part of the catalog. I just don't. It's kind of expensive, so maybe it's just further down. There it is. Pyramids of Absorption. I'm going to put that right there. And then we've got some great new, relatively new containers. They're higher up here. Was it this? No. Where are they? That's kind of cool, though. Okay, they've got to be in here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Okay, so we've got that. I'm going to try putting these up here. Maybe I can turn this somehow. There we go. I'm going to try to make those a little bit like more colorful. We got that. Yeah, let's go with those. Green, pink, and orange. Perfect. Now, I think this is pretty good. I kind of like this for this kind of like teenage bathroom. The one thing I think that we could throw in here is we'll go ahead and we will grab Lovestruck again. We'll use a little plushy sort of rug we've got. It comes in blue. I think the blue's not exactly right. Make it quite a bit smaller, of course, because it's just going to be a bath mat here. Something to kind of step out on. I don't actually use these. I use just a towel on the floor. But it'll give, you know, I think it's okay. We'll put it on here. So we've got blue. I'm actually going to maybe put it over here by the tub. We've got blue, but I think we'll go with just white in here. Red. The red's nice. I like the red. Let's go with white. Let's go with white to match the rest of the bathroom. And then that kind of fits that. Now I'm going to get our teenager in here. Make sure he can actually walk around this room and use it. Let's see here. Oh shit. Okay, let me save real quick. I can't believe I haven't saved yet because at the end of the day, I do keep having crashing, right? I don't want to risk it. I do think it's kind of just tied to certain lots. And certain things, you know, I'm starting to see a pattern of a little bit of it. Still don't want to risk it. So the reason why I couldn't just go back directly to live mode is because I've got 4 elevators on this lot. I didn't want to waste a lot of space on stairs because this is only 20 by 15. These elevators will work on a penthouse lot as a means of transportation, but the Sims will not, like you can't click on the elevator. You have to go upstairs and then click on the floor, and then the sim will go where they need to go or wherever you want them to go. You could click on here and say, make a drink, and they'll use the elevator to get here. They'll default to that. So I just used elevators, but technically you can only have 1 per lot. So if you have more than 4, it doesn't want to let you exit, you know, build mode, right? I did a big tutorial about this, you know, almost 10 years ago now when City Living came out. But you can exit. You just go here to manage worlds, and then it will take you to the manage world screen, and then you go back into the building from manage worlds. So there's a little bit of a workaround there. You don't have to do it. Anyone that wants to build stairs, you know, for that, and sometimes I do put stairs in penthouses, that's fine. But this 20 by 15 lot, I was like, no, it's too small. I've got to maximize my space. I did use 1 staircase downstairs to get to kind of the loft area, the family room area, because it made sense. I hope we get spiral staircases someday, and that one will be replaced with a spiral staircase. So, you know, because it takes up way too much space. It's just so visually impactful, and the Sims will walk around it. I mean, it's fine. Routing, there's no routing issues, but it looks like this giant, massive thing. In fact, I can show you here, you know, here in the middle of the floor, right? So we've got kind of a tight space, kind of a tight lot. Now, there's our teenager there talking to his toddler brother. We're going to have him come up here, and he's feeling flirty. So we'll have him come here to his heart-shaped bedroom, kind of see how things work out. Where is he? Hold on here. Where did he go? He's headed to a computer. I don't know why he didn't come upstairs. We'll have to try something here. Maybe there was a routing issue. Yeah, he's here on the top floor. So I'm going to try to get him to come. Oh, you know what the problem is? I bet this is in the way. That's probably the issue. I don't know. We'll see here. Maybe they were in the way of the elevator? That could be the problem. No, he came through okay. So it's probably going to be this desk. Now, can he get past there? No, he can get past the desk. I don't know why he didn't come down here. Can he get in? Maybe this stuff is too tight? No, okay, so he can't get past that stuff. Okay. So we'll have him go here. He still can't get there. Is the door locked? No. So I wonder what is blocking his routing. Oh, is it the light? Surely not. Don't go anywhere, buddy. I bet it's the light. Because originally I had the door here, and I moved it when I was ranging the room. So, okay, let's go back into build mode. Since we have a routing issue and I'm going to have to really play around with this, I'm going to take these elevators out to make it quicker for me to go back and forth. And then I can come in later and I'll just put them back, put them back in. I'm going to leave that one. Let's go up here and take out this one. Okay, so let's reset our light here. Maybe here. Here. Rearrange our photographs, our future family photographs. I usually put some of these empty frames in here for people to put photographs in later. And let's see if that works. Let's see if that was the case. No, now what did he say? The chair is in the way. But dude, you just got past the chair. Okay, wait. But it could still be the light, but now the chair and the light are in. Okay, let's go back here again. Lord, building's never easy. Let's move this here. Maybe we'll center it with those photographs. Now can he go here? Yes, and he can get past the chair just fine. Now can he go here? Yes. Okay, so the light was the problem at the end. We might put something out here later too, by the way. But he is here in his room. Can he get over here to this side of the bed? Yes, that seems fine. We'll have him relax real quick. This is why I do try to always play test everything, because sometimes it looks okay. Sometimes I've done it before, right? I've done it before and it worked just fine, but now it doesn't. We're going to have him sit over here. He says he can't get there. Okay, go over here. So you can't sit on the love seat, right? Okay, so the coffee table is going to be in the way. Although it shouldn't be in the way. It is a coffee table, and this should be correct. Can he sit here in the chair? Let's test that while we're here. It could be this is in the way. Can you sit on this end of it? No. It's either the plants or the coffee table. We're going to try. Well. Boy, oh boy. I'm going to leave the plants and try moving the coffee table out by one. That's going to look really a bit strange, I think. Oh, surely that's not right. Surely that's not right. Because they should be designed so that routing-wise they can sit there with the coffee table next to the sofa. I'm going to assume it's this. I'm going to take this out. Maybe just move it over here. We'll see if I'm right. Nope, I'm not right. I guess it could be. Let's try the coffee table then. I hate. Can I slide this back? Can I slide it back like that, kind of? Yeah, that worked. Then the coffee table doesn't look like it's so far out in the middle of the room, but now his routing will work with that sofa. We are just right up against the window, of course, but that's fine. That's not any big deal. We're going to put this over here, back where it was. I'm going to try to slide it as close to the wall and out of the way as I can, because these plants do sometimes cause routing issues as well. I'm gonna do like that, I guess. We're gonna see if he can reach this game. Play thumbs up with our dad. There we go. We'll play thumbs up with him. This is kind of his dad in this particular thing. This is just a test file. Normally he's an adult. Okay, normally he's adult, and they're kind of in a relationship in my game when I'm storytelling. But I needed a teenager, so I just lowered him to a teenager so I could test out this room. And I guess I really don't need a teenager. I kind of felt like I did for some reason, but are they doing anything? What are we doing? Is Dad on his way? Dad's watching TV. Let's turn that off and see if he'll show up to play this game. Does the game work? I haven't done the game yet. I was kind of excited to give it a try. Maybe... Is Max here? Max is here. I'm going to try having Max teleport up here just real quick so I can get him here quickly. Okay, and then let's have Dad also teleport up here. Oh, that could be part of the problem because I took the elevators out. Let's where is our dad? Lost him. Where did he go? I did lose him. He'll come back. Is that him? No. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try playing the game again. Max is not going back out here. Can he even play that game? Play thumbs up. Says Max is not old enough to play this game. Okay. So how about he's well, okay. So try this again. I keep trying. See if I can get this to work. He's lost. He's lost in the ether. Somehow I've lost him somewhere. So we won't try the game out right now. Let's see. Who's that lady? The nanny? It is the nanny. And who's that? I don't know who that is. I don't know how all these people got my house. I don't remember hiring a nanny. Okay, so before he leaves, let's have him check the tub, make sure it works. I'll have him take a shower here. Sometimes I screw up and I put the tub the wrong direction, or tub-toilet combination is kind of the wrong direction. And actually, I meant for him to come in here and try it. Where is he? There he is. Well, he's headed this way and hasn't had a routing issue yet, so it must work. We can kind of skip that. He can use the restroom real quick. We'll make sure these shelves, aren't going to interfere with the toilet. Seems fine. And when he gets done, he should wash his hands here at this sink, right? Make sure the sink works, so it's good. And that's it. His room seems to be working just fine as far as that goes. Let's check out this particular setup here with our desk. Let's play The Sims, of course, like always. Play The Sims forever. Got kind of a weird look there with nothing downstairs. Hopefully that's just temporary and we didn't really lose. No, we didn't really lose everything. Okay. Oh, and he's playing it okay, so it's cool. Let's see if we can have Max come over here and play puppets for a while. I want to make sure that that is in the right spot. Let's do Lost in the Woods. I need to put in a bowl and stuff for the cat too, I guess. Yeah, that's working fine. Let's have him come out here and play with his bear. Because again, the bear is in kind of a weird issue. I don't know if he can sit there and play with it, but I think he can. Yeah, that's all fine. He's playing with that just great. Got a little bit of clipping of the tree, but there's nothing but dead space back there, so it really doesn't matter. I've already had the toddler try out his little farm. His little farm play area here in his bedroom. I did not, though. Let me try this real quick. Or is Hooper? Turn off the nanny, and we'll have him teleport here as well. Can you take a nap here, Hooper? Yeah, so he can get into out of bed just fine. I think that's it. I think everything's working okay. I mean, a lot of this stuff I've already play tested back on as far as building it. I am going. Did I finally find our dad? Is he out there swimming? He is out there swimming. Let's have him quit swimming. See, at least I know the pool works. Can he sit on this sofa? Let's have him try sitting on the sofa with that table there. Yeah, that works. Let's check out this chair. Now, where's our chairs around the dining room table? Okay, so we lost our chairs around the dining room table at some point. Is that what happened? Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Surely someone didn't steal them. Am I in like a neighborhood nap, you know, one of those nap plans where everybody gets to steal your stuff? Because I hate that when I'm trying to build. Let me check that out. Neighborhood action plans. No, I want to instant enact. I want to instant repeal. So maybe there's nothing currently going on. Yeah, I'm going to assume there's nothing going on because otherwise there would be an repeal option. I don't know what happened to my chairs. Let's put the chairs back into place. Oh boy, let's see here. Are they in inventory? No, but a game is. So a game that I left somewhere is in inventory. Household inventory. I wonder where I had that. It's still there on his table. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know what could have happened to those chairs. Because normally if something's going to disappear during build mode, you know, it'll go into household inventory. I mean, I can put them back pretty easily. But I hate to do, you know, it's like I hate that maybe something will disappear and I upload it to the gallery and don't realize it's gone. Yeah, you can sit there. Okay, let's see if you can sit in here. I think you can. Someone's already made food, so obviously all that works. We're going to have them clean this up. Test out the garbage can. Oh, I don't have a dishwasher in place yet. I'm going to save this real quick. Let's do a quick save. When I have disappearing chairs, I get a little nervous. I don't want this thing to crash on me. That's a disappointing moment. Okay, so do we have... I think we do have a red dishwasher in here somewhere. Maybe like right here. That's red. Let's put our dishwasher in. I really haven't done much clutter here in the kitchen. I might throw in a little bit more here in a second. Okay, so all of that works. And I'm going to try real quick here our living room area. Have him try to sit down over here. That's the most kind of crowded space. Looks like he's headed that way. And we're going to have him light a fire. Let's have him put out the fire. Sit back here on the sofa. I need to move little plushie there upstairs to one of the kids' rooms, I guess. That should work fine. I don't really think I need to do that. Plus, well, I guess we could. Well, I don't want to have to clean it up. That's what I'm thinking. Is if I test it when I'm sure it's going to work, and then I'm going to have to clean it up, or I'm going to have to upload it with a bunch of like dirty dishes in it. I do need to fix that. All right, what else? Let's see here. Let's have Dad go here. Can he sit here? Yeah, that's good. Have him go up here. Where is he? Oh my Lord, did I lose him again? He's probably like, stop teleporting me, dude. I mean, I'm gonna try this here. Teleport here. Oh, he's not having it. Where's he going? He just keeps disappearing. That's so weird. Where is he? Let me see if I can find him. Oh, it says he's here. So I'm going to try to have him sit. Maybe he'll materialize. No, there he is. He's just lost. Lord. I'm going to try again. I don't know why it is doing that. Let's see if we can get this other guy up here. I just want to test a few more things. Please, game, please. He doesn't want to teleport up there either. So maybe I need to stop telling them to. Can he teleport here? Did I lose him too? I did. When am I going to learn my lesson? Obviously never. Okay. Let's go back here into build mode. And reactivate this. See if they appear. No, it says he's here somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe if I have him play with the dog, pet the dog while I see him. Okay, well, I lost them both. Trying to get them to teleport. So I'm afraid to have the kids do it. Oh, wait a minute. Was that an adult? But I think that's a nanny. Fill all their needs so they don't die while they're invisible. Yeah, according to the game, he's right there. Where's this guy? He's down here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Okay, he did come back. All right, so let's see if I can get him up here. Let's try this. No, not there. Let's try over here. There he is. Oh, thank God. Okay, all I need is one person up here to sit in a few places, see if this mess works. Okay, sit over here. Okay, now let's go over here. That all works. I've already done the bedroom. All of this stuff should work. Let's see if he can sit on that. Oh, I need to put a shower door in. Forgot. I was going to do the new shower door. Let's get him in here real quick. I'm going to do the new shower door and then see if he can use the tub. It's always a tricky spot. Come on. There it is. We'll do it in black. Like so. Let's take a shower. Oh, I've got to move these things around. Okay, so I've got to do those too. I forgot that's something I changed because of the windows. I wonder if I've got to do exterior lighting on this place. That's also on the list. This is all working just fine. Okay, so let's fix this real quick. This goes over here, this goes over here. This goes over here. Just gonna try to eyeball this into place. Let's see here. Make sure that one lines up. I don't really want it to be visible from the outside like that. You know, I don't want the pipe to stick through the wall. It didn't. That looks good then. Okay, that's cool. And then I guess, well, just to make sure, I'm going to have him, of course, get out of the tub, wash his hands, brush his teeth, make sure each of those sinks aren't interfered with by these shelves. Oh, shoot. I need to also, though, move this out of the way. Put this on here. You know what I think I'm going to do while I'm in here real quick is also put a door to and from the bathroom here because it's very close to the patio or the terrace door for when they go out here. So that makes sense, you know, from a design standpoint. I'm going to have him come over here. Let's see if he can use this computer to play a game. Okay, so there's a little bit of an issue there because that's what I was afraid of. He's going to go all the way around this way instead of squeezing past the chairs. So let's lock this door for everybody for a moment and see if he can get over here. And if he tries to go out here on the terrace to get there, okay. So there is a problem with routing around this area. We're going to lock this door for everyone. Now, the only thing I can think of that might be the big issue here would be that painting, the big painting. Because otherwise, well, it really shouldn't be an issue getting past there. So let's go ahead and We'll make it smaller. Let's just get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. And then if he can go back and forth, we know that was the issue. And yeah, okay. So once the painting's gone, he can go back and forth without any problems. Let's see. Let's unlock this door. And we'll unlock this door. And we'll tell him to go here, and we'll see if he tries to go around. He does still go around, so maybe it wasn't the painting. Maybe just for whatever reason. I don't know. That's really weird. So I guess the routing in the game, it just, because he has to squeeze past these chairs, that makes a difference. Must be it. Now, I still don't like it. So I'm going to try scooting these forward ever so slightly. I don't want it to stick through the wall, of course. But I want to free up a little more space there so that hopefully the sim is more comfortable walking through here. Now, that wasn't much, but it is a little bit. And we'll see. Kind of makes the clutter kind of close to the wall, but that's okay. Nope, still going to go around. He's still going the long way. So, I mean, he can go past those chairs. Like, if I want him to go here, you know, I mean, it's no problem. So, for whatever reason, we're going to chalk that up to, you know, just sim weirdness, I guess. And leave it be. Leave it as it is. Let's go here and put some lighting into this room. Do. Gives us a nice bright dose of light there. I'm going to take this one out and do the same. Over our workspace area. So weird the way, you know, things disappear like that. I'm always worried that they're permanently gone, but they're not. When we get down here, you know, it shows back up. It's just kind of a weird graphical glitch. Okay. Can he get out? I know he could get out here because he went out here to go around. I guess that's it. I think that's it, except for trying to put in some lighting here on the outside of the house. I'm going to do one quick thing of the lighting here and then probably log off for a little while and do a lot of this lighting type busy work, you know. Let's see here. Put that here. And then we're going to go up here and just do the whole stretch in this fashion. It kind of intersects the wall there, but I'm going to leave it A because at least it looks like it's connected to something instead of floating in space. And B, I really don't have a choice. Because When I try, let's see here. I'm afraid when I try to move it out to the edge, being a penthouse lot, it's going to just kind of drop away. Maybe I can move it out though. That's good. I can move it out a little bit. Let's go ahead and move it out then. We've got that there. We'll go up another level. Kind of bring it out some. Yeah, that's actually working okay. I was afraid it would just fall off the edge of the, map there, but seems all right. Bring this out a little bit. And then we'll light those other corners like that. We're also going to put these strips, these light strips around more of these windows. I think. I don't want to get too crazy with it. Maybe just the windows here on the front. I'll have to decide about that. And then we're going to take, you can kind of see them here. It's not real evident here on this balcony, but we've got these strip lights, which look a little bit to me like neon, sort of neon outline. So we're going to outline the entire upper level with that sort of stuff, right? So then we're going to get more of a glow here at night off this building. I think we could do a little something down here as well, maybe. Thinking maybe those new lights from Lovestruck, the uplighting. Going to give us a nice look here. And this doesn't seem to need any lighting. It's pretty bright out here. First floor is pretty bright. Now up here, this is really not bright. We're going to fall back on the same light fixtures we've kind of used throughout this build. Probably good. And we're going to need some sort of light though over here, right? And maybe over here. This is a big space. So let's go ahead and we'll do a few more of these drops, maybe by the windows. Kind of bring some light into this area. That's getting a little bit better. Because they're going to want to play and hang out up here. This is kind of the family room. And even though it makes sense to be a little dim here with this being kind of the media area, the rest of the room does need some sort of task lighting. In fact, it still feels a little kind of dim to me in here, but one thing I thought we could do is we could do this kind of to double up on the lighting. And it gives a slightly different look to the light fixture that way. I think we'll do that. It's not too bad. I like that okay. And then over here by the where the elevator will go, we'll put another one there as well. On this level, again, I feel like we could use some sort of lighting up here. Maybe it's kind of the kids area, kids play area. So let's take out that, and then let's put this here. The crazy thing is, of course, that it really doesn't matter what light fixtures you put in most of the time on the ceiling, because they're going to disappear anyway, right? Your Sims are never going to, you're never going to really see them in game. These areas all look pretty well lit, though. I think we're doing pretty good there. And then that brings us back downstairs. So I think overall, now it's a little bit dark back here. I don't know if I want to put something in here or not, though. I kind of like the sort of shadowy feel. We could always do this sort of fixture again with, you know, some uplighting. We could do more mushroom lamps inside floral arrangements, or maybe just on their own. We could do a mushroom lamp on its own. What else? I don't know. Well, I do. Now, there's something we could use. It's just not Lovestruck. There's something that pops in my head that might look kind of cool, too. I think these are from San Myshuno. This thing. So, you know, that puts out a lot of light. It's got a modern feel. The tone of it, though, color-wise, still matches everything else in this room. So, kind of put this over here. And then if I decide I'd rather that it was just kind of shadowy, you know, and dramatic and kind of whatever, I can always change it back. Let's put this maybe over here on this side. That room's also a little dark in there. I'll take a look at it here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and put this heart plushie in here. I love him. He's so cute. It's my favorite. I really thought it would have been cool if he changed his look based on what the Sims' actual, you know, mood was when it came to romance. But that didn't work out. That didn't pan out. That didn't become the case. Let's go with that. There we go. Nice little smile on his face. Over here in this room, I don't know. You know, I felt like it felt dark. Then I get here and I look at it and I think, well, it's not that dark. It's just kind of dim and cozy. I mean, I don't want it to be too bright. Let's grab one more time. We'll grab one more of these painting lights. Put that in here. Where is it? There it is. Just to kind of lighten that area up a little bit. And then, okay, I think that is not too bad. I think we can call that good. At least for the moment, at least for now, at least for the second. I'm going to continue working on this a little bit on the outside lighting scheme and some other sort of tedious detail works. Might do a little bit more playtesting, but I am going to call a conclusion to this particular stream. Please hit like, subscribe, and notify if you're watching right now or watching on archive later. Please hit like, subscribe, and notify. Later today, like probably more like later this afternoon or tonight, we're going to rejoin Derek. Derek, on his 7 dates, he's had one so far, which I don't think even counted towards our goal, because it was like a get to know you date instead of a romantic date. We're supposed to have 7, I guess, gold level romantic dates instead of get to know you dates. I don't know. Anyway, I got to try to figure out how I even check how many dates have counted and whether or not it worked. And I hope I haven't already screwed it up, because maybe if I took the wrong date to begin with, maybe I did. In which case, I don't care. I don't even know why I'm doing the quest, just because. I don't normally get too much into those quest things, but just because I'm doing it just because. But yeah, join me later today for that. Later this evening, maybe my time. I'm Central Time Zone. And we'll see what Derek's up to with his toddler and his dates. Until then, thanks.